The first law of the universe is resonance at the same frequency. When low energy encounters high energy, the low energy will instantly be raised. Of course, high energy can also be pulled down by you, and in the end, this is called resonance at the same frequency, which is known as the law of conservation in the universe. So we should always be around people with higher energy, because they are constantly giving us energy. However, being around low energy people actually drains our energy. So I want to tell everyone here that everything is made up of energy. The law of cosmic psychology tells us that the good things you think about today will attract good people and things into your life. The bad things you think about will attract bad people and things into your life. This is because everything is an energy and a real thing. If you're in debt, look around. Your friends likely are too. Unhappy in marriage, in debt, and low energy. Joining a positive circle can improve your marriage, increase wealth, and boost energy due to frequency resonance. Seeing someone change completely. They've shifted frequency. Many versions of you exist. Poor, wealthy, ignorant, enlightened. Low energy keeps you in a lower version. High energy connects you to a higher version. Your wealth will keep increasing due to resonance and energy conservation. Seen someone after a long time and thought, wow, they seem different. They've truly changed by moving to a different parallel universe. Many versions of you exist. Poor, wealthy, ignorant, enlightened. Low energy keeps you in a lower version. High energy connects you to a higher one. Another example, still haven't found a partner. It has switched to its parallel universe. In this world, there are countless versions of yourself. There's a poor you, a wealthy you, an ignorant you, and an enlightened you. All these versions of you exist simultaneously. If your energy is low, you're stuck in the lower version of yourself. If your energy is high, you can connect to the higher version of yourself. This is the truth of the universe. Let me give you another example. Are there any of you who still haven't found a boyfriend or girlfriend? So you haven't found a boyfriend yet, right? Do you really not have one? No boyfriend at all. How old are you this year? She's 36 already. It's impossible that her boyfriend hasn't been born yet, right? In other words, she can't possibly be looking for a boyfriend who's younger than 36. Her boyfriend must already exist. He could be in college, high school, or even kindergarten, right? But he definitely exists. He might even be here in this venue. Right now, he just has a lower frequency and hasn't crossed paths with her yet. Do you understand what I'm saying? Over 4 million in debt. If you're over 4 million in debt, that's just your current version. There's also a billionaire, millionaire, and 100,000-aire version of you. The version you resonate with is who you are. A student of mine wanted a divorce because her husband hit her daily. I advised her not to rush and to take my class first. Later, she said her husband changed and loved her. The truth is, she changed. Can everyone understand what I'm saying? The version of you is who you are. A student mentioned her husband hit her daily and wanted a divorce. I advised her to complete my class first. Later, she said her husband changed. He no longer hit her and loved her deeply. She realized she had changed, connecting to a higher self. Others reflect your consciousness, and there are many versions of them. When you change, so do your loved ones. If you buy a BMW, there are 3 levels: base, mid-range, and high-end. The base model has low-end features, while the high-end model has premium features. The higher version of yourself, others, are the projection of your consciousness. There are countless versions of others. When you change, your wife, your children, your parents, and all the friends around you will change. Today, you bought a BMW. BMW comes in 3 levels: the base model, the mid-range, and the high-end model. The base model has a low-end engine, low-end seats, low-end speakers, low-end paint, and low-end windows. But if you buy the high-end model, it has a high-end engine, high-end speakers, high-end seats, and everything else is high-end. Do you understand what I'm saying, everyone? There's a saying, when one person achieves enlightenment, even the chickens and dogs rise to heaven. The saying is not to insult. When you become enlightened and connect to that enlightened version of yourself, you'll find that slowly, your wife enlightens, your children enlighten, and your parents enlighten too. So remember, when one person achieves enlightenment, even the chickens and dogs rise to heaven. In this world, there are countless versions of you existing simultaneously. A low-end version, a mid-range version, and a high-end version. So, do you know what the meaning of life is? The meaning of life is to live out the most magnificent version of yourself in the entire universe. Have you all learned about the law of attraction? I didn't have money, but I used the law of attraction to attract my first million, my first 10 million. Jack Ma is also using the law of attraction, right? And Akio Morita is using psychological laws too. Much, right? But today I want to teach you something that's even higher than psychological laws. What do you think, good or not? It's called creativity. What is creativity? Please listen carefully. When I was very poor, I firmly believed that there was a wealthy version of myself, Zhou Wenqiang, that already existed. I just needed to raise my energy and connect to that authentic version of Zhou Wenqiang. By doing so, I would enter that parallel universe and transform myself into a millionaire. I wear what millionaires wear. If they have a specific watch or hairstyle, I get that too. I pair a Patek Philippe watch with a gold necklace, ring, Giorgio Armani outfit, LV belt, and Hermes shoes. You might say, but teacher, you don't have money. Well, you can find shoes on Taobao too. When I go home, everyone says, wow, you must... I paired an LV handbag with a necklace, and when I went home, everyone said, wow, struck it rich. I said, yes, I've made a fortune. When everyone thinks I've made a fortune, and when I believe I've made a fortune, then I truly do. So, the highest level of the law of attraction is not just about attracting, it's about creating, manifesting, and switching versions. Why you're poor? It's because you dress like a poor person. When I went home broke at New Year, my classmates would ask me, do you have any money? And no. I was so afraid that others would ask to borrow money. Back when Teacher Joe, didn't have money, I dressed like a millionaire, a multi-millionaire, or even a billionaire. Do you know how thick that necklace was? Do you see that? Doesn't it look like a billionaire? Just like everyone. Here, that necklace has to be changed every 10 days because it keeps losing its color, you know? And there is also energy resonance. If you want to be someone, you have to resonate with that person's energy. I want to be someone like the surprise of the carrot, so I resonate with the economic energy of the carrot. The uniqueness of the carrot. What kind of hairstyle? The washing of the carrot. What kind of posture? What kind of suit? The washing of the carrot. A photo. Make an identical photo. I hung the photo and became the Chinese Robert. Is that good? The photo displayed for days led to financial freedom. Later, I sought enlightenment. Wanting it shows you haven't achieved it yet, right? Or maybe not. Saying I want to succeed proves. Want to open the fog? Want to open the fog? You want to open the fog? It proves that you have not opened the fog. I want to succeed. I must succeed. When you say I want to succeed, I must succeed, it proves that you have not. Everyone. There was someone in China who, while having a meal and chatting with me, said, Teacher Joe, I tell you, this time I will definitely succeed. Just hearing that made me think about how much he must have failed before. He said, this time I will definitely succeed. Do you understand what I'm saying? I am successful. I am successful. I am abundant. Can you all understand? So from that moment, I realized why I had never awakened. It's because I always wanted to be enlightened, and wanting to be enlightened just proves that you haven't achieved it yet. So what should I do? I am awakened. And then I wanted to take a photo of my awakened self. I tried every possible way to take that photo, and finally, I got it. So I want to tell everyone here that quantum physics really tells us that everything is made up of energy. Everything is a vibration wave of energy, and every thought we emit is a vibrational frequency. Every word we say is a vibration. Every feeling we have at this moment is a vibration. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, is it really that simple to become financially free? Just switch directly to that version of yourself that has already achieved financial freedom. Is it really that simple to have health? Just switch directly to that healthy version of yourself. If you want to become enlightened, is it really that simple? Just switch to the version of yourself that is already enlightened. Some people say, Master, the key is that I want to be healthy, but how can I be healthy? I'm really sick right now. Do you know why some people can't recover after getting cancer? The person who has cancer is the most ill of all. Ever since they got cancer, they spend every day with other cancer patients. How did you get cancer? Let's share our experiences about getting cancer. Have you noticed something? I said, starting today, you are not allowed to communicate with anyone who is sick. You should spend your time with healthy people instead. Ask them how they stay healthy. The frequency of cancer is low, and when you're around those who are sick, it drags you down. Right. Did you see that pendulum? It was originally swinging in the opposite direction, but eventually, it started swinging with the crowd. If you originally had a benign tumor but spend time with people who are seriously ill, you'll end up swinging in the same direction as them. If you find a very healthy person and spend time with them, you'll start to resonate with their frequency. Do you understand? Raise your hand if you do. Do you want to become a millionaire? Do you know why you're in debt? Being with people who are in debt every day. If you spend every day with people who are in debt, let me tell you, from today on, you should block all your friends who are in debt. Only hang out with those who are not in debt and resonate with them. If you keep swinging like that, you won't be in debt, right? Or is that not right? If you spend every day swinging with those people, let's put it this way. Whether you're swinging with negative energy people or positive energy people, it's better to swing with the positive energy people. Down.